everyone. Today I am talking about the importance of colostrum for baby goats. Because of the nature of the ruminant's placenta, there is not as much maternal transfer of antibodies in ruminants as there is in humans. The placenta of a goat or sheep or cow is very different from the placenta of a human. And this is why getting colostrum is a matter of life and death for baby ruminants, whereas humans can survive without colostrum. So when a baby goat is born, you need to make sure that it consumes at least 5% of its body weight in colostrum within the first 6 hours. 10% is even better. 5% is the absolute minimum. So if the kid starts nursing and the teat falls out of its mouth and it goes back and it gets the teat again, it's going to get what it needs. But if you have a kid that is not figuring out how to nurse, which can happen especially if it's cold. Thankfully for most of us, the weather is warming up, so it's not as brutally cold as it was. But still, if it's below freezing, kids can get cold and that can slow them down in terms of learning how to nurse. So if they don't start nursing within an hour and a half, what I generally do is milk the mom and then give the colostrum to the baby in a bottle. You don't have to worry about nipple confusion in baby goats like you do in humans. In fact, baby goats hate taking a bottle. They usually catch on to nursing much more easily. So the reason that I like to use a Pritchard teat and bottle is because you can squeeze it a little bit to get a couple drops into the baby's mouth, and then that will make it swallow. So you don't want to squeeze it real hard and like squirt back there, because then they'll be coughing and spitting and that'll really scare you. But just squeeze it enough so that you get a few drops out. And then once the kids can taste the colostrum, they will usually start sucking a little bit. But even if they don't, you'll still feel swallowing, and they'll be getting the colostrum, and that's the important thing. So I want to talk about what do we mean by 5 to 10% of their body weight, because those of us in the United States have this terrible system of numbers that is not metric. And so what most people want to do is say, oh, well, if the kid's 3 pounds, then it needs 3 ounces, which is incorrect. 3 pounds is equal to 48 ounces. So 10% is 4.8 ounces. So you're going to be giving the kid only 2/3 as much as it needs if you try to convert, say, 10% of a pound is an ounce. So it's very important to make sure that you do that conversion correctly. Once you see the kid latching on and nursing, then you know that they're good. They're good. If you've got any other, and colostrum is very, very, very important. There is nothing else that you need to give your baby goats other than colostrum. I did a full podcast with Dr. Van Son from Penn State University on this topic. And, people always ask, like, well, should I give my baby goat this or this or this? And the answer is colostrum, colostrum, colostrum. That's what they need. Nothing can take the place of colostrum. So this is why I always milk. If a doe has extra colostrum after 24 hours, I will milk her and put some of that in freezer bags in the freezer so that I can use it at another time if I need to. So if you've got any questions, feel free to post in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. Thanks so much. Bye for now.